Christy. I'm Christy Hinton Malum, and today what I wanted to share with you is a recipe that has been passed from generation to generation in my family. And you know when a recipe card looks like this, that it is going to be a fantastic recipe. I mean, after all, there's things been spilt on it and a corner of the recipe has been torn off, so it must be good. Now this is a recipe that you can take with you to a potluck or to cookouts, and I promise every last bit will be scraped from the bowl. This recipe is very simple to make because I'm taking a lot of help from the grocery store. All I need is a bag of shredded up coleslaw mix, 1 bag of matchstick carrots, and some green onions. Now how we put this slaw together, we just take the bag of shredded coleslaw mix, dump it in the bowl. You need to take 4 green onions, and these are already washed, so all we have to do is just cut away. So we just cut those right into the bowl, help you save some time. This is really quick, so when you're ready for church and you remember, oh, today's the day we're supposed to have brought a side dish, well, you can just toss this together and take it with you. The coleslaw mix already has carrots in it, but it doesn't seem to be like a lot of color to me, so I like to use a little bit more matchstick carrots. Just pour that in, probably about half a bag. Then we just stir it all together. The next thing that we're going to add is our marinade and the items that give this cabbage crunch slaw the crunch. What gives the slaw the crunch are some top ramen noodles and a bag of mixed nuts. While I'm in the pantry, let me go ahead and grab the ingredients that's going to make our marinade. So we need some apple cider vinegar and some vegetable oil. The top ramen, you take it and you squish it up. So you break up each piece so it's not one big block. And then you take out the seasoning packet because we're going to use that in the marinade. So all the pieces are broken apart, and then just pour it all in the bowl. Start tossing that together. The recipe actually calls for sunflower seeds and almonds, but I've discovered that now that grocery stores have everything already combined up together. So I found this wonderful snack mix that already contains sunflower seeds, almonds, and a few extra ingredients. So since it's called Cabbage Crunch Slaw, why not use the extra crunch? And I like to use about the whole bag. And toss all this together. The last step that we do is we make up the marinade, and you don't toss the marinade in it until you're right ready to serve it. When I take this recipe to church potlucks or to cookouts, I always take the marinade in a separate bowl. That way I'm able to maintain the crunch of the Cabbage Crunch Slaw and everything doesn't get soggy on me. To make the marinade, what we use is a half a cup of vegetable oil, some sugar, the seasoning packet from the chicken ramen noodles, pour that in, and to give it that kick, we need some apple cider vinegar. We need 3 tablespoons of cider vinegar. Then you just stir all this together. Now remember what I said before, don't toss this until you're right ready to serve. Well, it's all mixed together and I'm ready to eat, so let's toss it together. Just drizzle it on top. Let it all get through. And then what you need to do is you need to toss it to get every bit of marinade on each piece of the cabbage, on the carrots, and on all those nuts. Now I guarantee you, every last bit from this bowl will be eaten. And if I just make this for my family, my kids actually fight over it. And who's ever heard of children fighting over a slaw mixture before? But my 3 children, they can't get enough of it. Well, it looks like we're about ready to serve. So I need to call my husband in, tell him to get those burgers off the grill. We're ready to eat. Cabbage Crunch Slaw is an excellent recipe to take to any potluck or any cookout that you may be attending. Give my recipe a try. Log on to our website and let me know what you thought about today's recipe. I'm Christy Hinton Malum. Thanks for watching Cooking with Christy.